Have you ever wanted to build stunning interactive websites but felt overwhelmed by where to start? React.js is here to revolutionize the way you build web apps. And today, I'm going to show you how to get started the right way. Forget those outdated methods and let's dive into the future of web development. React.js is the most popular JavaScript library for building user interfaces and for good reason. Companies like Facebook, Instagram, Netflix, and Airbnb rely on it every day to deliver blazing fast, dynamic web apps. But it's not just for the tech giants. Whether you're an aspiring developer or looking to take your skills to the next level, React.js is your gateway to creating modern, reusable, and maintainable code. It's perfect for speeding up development, handling complex user interactions, and making your websites responsive. By the end of this video, you'll know how to set up a React.js environment, understand the folder structure, write your first React component, and even learn why React hooks are a game changer in simplifying your code. And trust me, learning React will open up massive opportunities for you as a developer.
Let's get started. First of all, we need Node.js on our system to run Next.js. If you don't have Node.js in your system, I've already made a video regarding downloading and installing Node.js. You can visit that. And also, to check whether you have installed it correctly or not, go for search prompt and type cmd. It will open command prompt and type node space -v. If it gives the version of the node, you have installed it correctly. To create React.js, first we have to go for a folder. You can create yours own, and in the top bar search for cmd. It's gonna open the command prompt in that directory. Afterwards, type npx create react app and the folder name which one you want to give for here. I'm gonna go with my React app. You can give anything your wish and just press enter. This command is gonna set up everything for us. Since React 19 has just been released, some of the dependencies are not catch up to it. They require React 18. To resolve this, after you have completed this, just go for the file which you have created, that is my React app for me, cd space my React app. It will go for that folder and then just type npm I space hyphen force. This is gonna force the dependencies to install in the React 19 only. It's not gonna give any issues, so don't worry. See, now it's installed everything. Afterwards, go for VS Code using code space dot. It's gonna open the project, that is my React app, in the VS Code directly. After opening the app in VS, go for a terminal and type npm start. This will open your app in browser at http localhost 3000. Due to the version issues, I am getting this error, that is module can't resolve web vitals. For this, just go back to our core terminal and stop this using Ctrl C and just type npm I web vitals. It's gonna install and then you can clear it and run npm start again. And there you have it. You just created your first React app. Let's dive into folder structures and understand what's going on. When you open the project in your code editor, here's what you will see. First of all, you will see a public folder. This contains the static files like index.html where your React app will be mounted. Don't worry about this. Next, the source folder. This is where you will write all your React components. Next is package.json. This file keeps track of your app's dependencies and scripts. Now, for now, focus on the source folder because that's where all the magic will happen. Close this. Create your first React component. For that, open the folder, src folder, and go for app.js. This is the main. This is the main component that renders everything in your app. Now let's create a new component inside the src folder. Create a new file called welcome.js. Here's the how you do it. Go for the src and create a folder called compo component, and inside it I'm gonna create a file called welcome.js. Here what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna type RAFC and it's gonna give a boilerplate for me. To use this boilerplate, go for extensions and type React. It's gonna give a lot of option. Go for this ES7 React Redux. Here just install it. Afterwards, if you type RFC, it's gonna create a boilerplate for you. Then I'm gonna leave everything as it is, and here I'm gonna just type welcome to React, and inside that I'm gonna create one paragraph tag. This is a simple React app. That's it. Afterwards, we are going to import this welcome inside the app.js. First, let me clear all these things. I don't want any of this, and I'm going to clear this also. Here to import that, just type import welcome. The VS Code IntelliSense will do everything else. I think I misspelled this. See, it's already changed it here also, no issues. Then go for inside this div and I'm gonna type directly welcome and close it. This is what we call self-closing tag, and I'm gonna save it. And if I go back to the web page, see welcome to React. This is a simple React app. Now let's take it a step further by adding a React state hooks. Hooks make it super simple to add state and other features to functional components. To do that, I'm going to go for my welcome.js page, and next to this, I'm going to create a button, simple button. And I'm going to type click me. See, it's going to show like this, click me. And above this, I'm going to create another paragraph tag telling you clicked the button times, like one time. If I go here, it's showing 1. What I want to do is when I click here, I want this to increase. To do that, first we have to use the useState hook. To do that, go for here and create a on const count set count, and you can either call it like your react.useState hook of 0. Otherwise, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna directly call useState from React. It's gonna import that useState here, and I have to mention here the initial value, that is 0, and show it here. To show it here, I'm gonna go for Here, inside the flower bracket, I'm going to type this count. Now if you see, you have clicked the button 0 times. Whatever I mentioned here, the initial value showing here, that one. Next, whenever I click this button, I want this count to increase and show here. To do that, I'm going to use the function in React called onClick. Whenever I click, some function should happen. That is onClick and set count of count plus 1. Whatever the count is there, like initially it is there 1 0. If I click once, this set count is gonna convert 0 plus 1, it's gonna be 1. What this basically does is, whatever the count is there, that is the first initial value will be stored in this count, and whenever I do this function, it's gonna store it in the set count, and it's gonna change it to count. Let me show it. If I save it and go back, and if I click me, see, 1 times, and any number of times you have clicked, it's gonna show here. Now your app is interactive. Every time you click the button, the count increases. Pretty cool, right?
And just like that, you've created your first React app, written your first component, and even used React hooks to make it interactive. React is such a powerful tool, and this is just the beginning. In future videos, I'll cover topics like props, state management, routing, and even building full stack apps with React. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like this video to show your support, subscribe to my channel for more coding tutorials, and comment below what you'd like to learn next in React. Thanks for watching, and remember, every great app starts with a single line of code. I'll see you in the next video. Happy coding.